I think
Richter,
he's been pretty committed to that.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't seen as much like character switching from him. I've definitely seen him go back to the Rob occasionally, but definitely more solid Richter and Jayce with the Zelda. Yeah.
Yep.
He was a little bit of a wild card in Smash 4 because he
played
had
like 6 characters.
Right?
Yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity to see Gio play in Smash Ultimate just yet.
Oh,
I've seen him around. I know he's good.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if his skill from Smash 4 carried over, then he's still damn good.
His Belmonts are something to admire. They're so
Oh
good.
yeah. All right, we're gonna have to see how this gets played out because
Yeah.
I think Zelda actually does really well against the zoning style. If you try to do a hard zoning style, Phantom comes a big
He
push.
starts
block.
off immediately with that Phantom. Just
Okay, yeah.
So, having played both sides of this matchup, it's, believe it or not, I think that Belmont is like heavily in favor on this one. Okay,
I can imagine the long aerials.
It's not just the long aerials, it's the sphere of influence that he has, okay? He can cover the entire stage with just his presence. He doesn't have to dedicate to anything.
Right, right.
And if you do anything, they're very reactive characters. If you do something, then you're probably doing it not quite correctly if you're just actively doing it. Outside of like pressuring your opponent, like trying to force them to come in and do things, Zelda doesn't want to do any of that. And on top of that, she has to against the Belmont. She doesn't have the ability to stay back and camp out like she can against some other characters. And so the end result you get is something along these lines where there's kind of a little bit of a marginal difference between the two of them. But I think that Gio is going to eke out the lead over and over and over the course of the game.
Yep.
And Gio actually been, he was in control, and then suddenly the ledge situation just flipped.
Wow.
And flipped
Like
again.
that.
Yeah, there you go.
Heads to
something you're
tails
going to
right
see
there.
a lot with Gio is just reading all of Jayce's jumps, or anyone's jumps really. Like, he'll make it so you want to jump, because Simon just has that pressure on you where it's just like, you don't want to be on the ground. He has projectiles, he has that whip. You want to jump above him.
And this is kind of part of what I was talking about is now Zelda's having trouble getting any kind of a reasonable KO, and Gio already has Jayce right within KO range. And it shouldn't be...
Ooh, that was a nice
Gets a sour spot of that.
If that would have been the sweet spot, that would have been a stock.
Easily,
That hits so hard, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. All right, the roll in.
Wow.
Okay.
That did not look like he was going to kill, but he did.
Right?
Maybe surprising DI, you know? I definitely wasn't expecting
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that, but...
So I know that vertical style moves in this game, you want to DI down and slightly to the side because it'll push you towards the corner, but DIing like down on things that send you straight up actually impacts your vertical distance.
No,
Beefy Smash Dudes did something on that, didn't they?
It actually does not affect, LSI does not affect things that send you straight up or straight down, or close to straight up and straight down.
Okay.
But it's the other direction. If it sends you outward, holding slightly down will reduce your launch speed, basically.
Okay. I could have sworn that they said that holding down would impact that. I could be wrong, absolutely, but see, please, somebody go out and take a look.
Smash 4.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gio cleans up that second stock, and Jayce's still not far behind.
Ooh, that was
Right. Yeah, nice teleport
That's
in.
faster in this game. That's definitely harder to react to than it was in Smash 4, so
Yeah.
I can see him using it for kills.
explains why I have so much trouble blocking when I'm playing online.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, online? Oh, man, good luck.
There are some moves that are super buffed online. They
Every projectile is buffed online.
Going to the edge guard.
Okay. Oh!
All right, sweet spot of the side B, and that's going to take out the stock.
Strong move.
This is a pretty close game.
Definitely, Jayce is keeping it close.
Right?
Gio's gonna, you know, keep his space.
That knight in the armor right there.
That knight is scary. He goes through platforms too. Like,
yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
safe anywhere unless you're just like way far away from it.
Yeah, the Phantom is definitely something that...
It's definitely good for just like keeping your space.
It's got multiple phases to it, and Zelda can like let it rip at any moment or just wait it out. If she waits it out, it hits really hard and covers a huge range. Wow. But if you don't fully charge it and somebody hits either Zelda or the armor, then it'll break down and it won't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, and it's a kind of scary to challenge because they can release it at any moment. So I think Belmonts have a slightly easier time.
Oh, that might.
No,
actually,
no, not yet. But Gio off stage where Simon does not want to be.
Absolutely not.
Ooh, all right, nice punish on the teleport in. That
X.
Good
grab. Might. Yeah. That's a kill throw right there.
That is a kill throw, but I believe that was bad DI.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
yeah, it could have been.
I think it might be a slight DI mix-up where the down throw, if you DI in, you get paired for it.
Yeah.
And if you die out on the 4th throw, you die much earlier than you need to.
Yeah, but all of the Belmont's throws are slow and reactable, though.
Yeah.
The down throw is a little bit quicker than the rest, but that forward throw, dude, he, like, spins around and then launches you.
Yeah, it's same with Incineroar. He's got this, like, fake DI mix-up where if you're watching the throws, you shouldn't be hit by it.
Oh, no, not at all.
That might be just a matchup inexperience thing there.
It's possible. Did you notice that Zelda's shirt matches Austin's?
Oh, my God.
All right. All right, Jason,
this
coming right out of the gate.
And
so what we'll see here is probably a little bit more zoning under the platforms. Zelda likes to sit up under those and try and use them to bait people towards her with the Phantom, I think is what it was called a minute ago, and her side Bs as well. And what you'll see is a lot of frequent movement up under those platforms to set up that kind of a situation. And then once he's got the Belmonts at the ledge, this is what he's going to do right here. Pressure him out there. That should be Gio's stock. Okay, I'm going to stop talking.
Gio actually has been doing like phenomenal recoveries with the Belmonts. He's been doing these air dodges there. I think he's not going to survive.
Oh, that was almost
barely
beefy.
dodges that axe.
Yeah, the Phantom actually ate the axe for him.
I thought his up B clashed with it. That's interesting.
Okay.
And Simon got him at the ledge.
So the only difference that I know about between Simon and Richter, back air good DI. The jump actually saved him as well. Is that the down B with Simon is actually a fire property.
Yeah.
That's relevant against like Pikmin and Snake.
Pikmin, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. But outside of that, my understanding is they're basically identical characters.
Yeah.
Oh, catches the jump with the up air.
Yeah, he tried to down air onto him.
Good stuff to Jayce.
But Jayce, too quick with the up B.
Oh, that was meaty. That was good. I like that a lot. Excellent recovery from Jayce back there. That threw me for a loop, that's for sure. Now, up B out of shield, that's frame 7 or 5 or something like that.
It's super fast.
And at higher percents, it will KO. In addition to that, the Belmonts also have like the initial part of the down air if they get that spike animation. Or excuse me, if they don't get that spike animation and they bounce up and you go up with them, they can hit you with that up B if you're DIing it correctly. And the problem is it doesn't have much of a multiplier on the DI, so it's really easy to DI that incorrectly. For those of you playing the home game, I air quoted.
Has Jayce back at the ledge where he wants him. This is where Simon gets all his damage, or most of his damage.
A lot of it's happening right now. Okay. Jayce back to neutral, but...
yeah, that Phantom's just going to eat that.
He got a little greedy with that neutral B right there. I'm not sure that he needed to do that. I actually don't think that Zelda... Wow, very well done. I thought that was a back air.
Either way,
it was really good.
His aerial just...
yeah, it was a whip. A whip came at him.
Aerial.
But yeah, no, Jason had been getting away with a lot of those, setting up the Phantom to clear the ledge to try and make it back. Gio, that time, now at the high enough percent, ready to punish it.
Absolutely. What I've seen a lot from Jayce is he's using the neutral B quite about Neighbor's Love, and I don't like that in this matchup. All of Simon's moves have enough, like just enough cooldown on them that you can respond to them, but he can move almost immediately after he's done launching.
Yeah, he doesn't have cooldown on his projectiles.
You're not gonna like reflect it and punish him with the reflection. Yeah,
exactly. So I don't think that that's the best use. Like that, I don't think that's the best move in this matchup. That would have been an excellent like punish right there had he converted off that up air, but wasn't able to get there.
Oh, nice. Gets off the ledge with up B, but now it's right back on the other side.
I don't think those up B recoveries are the proper thing to do. Simon covers that whole area, and it's easily reactable if you just watch where it is.
Down throw. Oh, gets him off stage.
Oh, didn't get the sweet spot, and Gio's still alive now.
Realistically, if Jayce can get him off stage and throws out like a neutral air instead of these neutral Bs like he has been.
I think that would be the better option.
Because the neutral B stops his vertical movement.
It'll kill him right now for sure.
And so I think that if he were to fall with a neutral air rather than these neutral Bs, that would probably limit the recovery much more effectively, you know?
Yeah, at this point I think Jayce wants to grab. But gets forward tilted.
For the jump, and like you said, catching the jump with the F tilt.
Yep. Gio taking that set with a pretty resounding 2-0 victory over Jayce.
First game he was having a little problem, but after game 1 he was just like, keep my space.